Thank you, Mr. Speaker. About 8 weeks ago, a group of us got together to figure out what we could do to resolve this budget situation we were in with the revenue spending plan. And after scouring through 218 special fund accounts, we were really surprised to find that many of these accounts had a savings account. So in addition to having end-of-year surplus fund balances year after year, they had savings accounts. This means that their end-of-year balance had increased to a point where the treasurer had to take those funds and place them into a 998 reserve account. These are for programs like people were talking about the recycling program. It's sitting on almost $100 million, while our counties are discontinuing many different programs due to lack of funding. So if we want to be upset about something, we should be upset that these funds are not getting back out to the district, the communities, the programs that they were intended to go to. That's where the anger should be. That's where the frustration should be in this. So as we look back and we see these funds sitting there, I equate it to, you know what, I have a savings account and we're going to go on vacation with this, but my roof comes off. Guess what? We're going to tap these savings accounts. Why would we not do it? It would be ridiculous to borrow money to pay for prior year's debt. It makes no sense financially. Nobody does that in their own home finances. This is a reasonable plan that we offer the taxpayers. It satisfies last year's debt and this year's spending without taxing, borrowing, or bonding one more time. And listen, we're all committed. This isn't the end here as far as these special funds. There's a reason that these special funds are operating. They're going on autopilot. They're able to accumulate these surpluses instead of having lapsing funds that go back into the general fund like any other general fund line item. Specifically, the Senate added $500 million to our budget proposal that we sent over in April. But they added an additional $400 million in spending to these special funds. They took it offline. Why? Because we don't look at it every year. We don't scrutinize it, and we don't have to vote it in or out every year. Many of these accounts are overfunded. It's time that we bring them to light, and it's time that we roll this back. It's a spending problem. It is definitely a spending problem that we have in this Commonwealth. So I encourage everybody's support in this proposal. Thank you.
Chair, thanks, lady.